Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Just listen to Miss Hot Sauce, she doing it. I'm fucking with Miss Hot Sauce, she cute as shit. She talking about your city and what's going on. She got tips for you, shorty, how to get it on. She talking to the men and what they doing wrong. Politicking about some business, she a little sassy. Hennessy and Hotwings with some hot sauce, that's real classy. Depending on the topic, she might get nasty. Got the podcast blasting, it's a real classic. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking. Yeah, papers, let's get it cracking.
Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it cracking.
Nope. Oh, it did work. I made a grand to-do of making sure that when the song finished that we were immediately there, popped up on screen, vibrant, ready to go. Yeah.
All of
Hi,
that.
girl.
Hi, I actually missed you guys.
I did too.
It's different when I see you faces. It's another thing in the group chat, but it's different when I see your faces.
Do you not agree? Do you hate us?
Clearly, she does.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I've missed you guys.
Wow,
Wow.
that's really.
Are you trying to convince yourself or us? Like, I don't know.
No. For real, I've missed you guys. I've missed everyone. I've missed the Hot Wings. I've missed this. It's been a while.
Yeah, took a little break, but we're back.
We are back in full effect. We got a lot of big dick energy going on tonight because we feel good. I think the boys can't figure out how to log in.
They're great. That's great.
I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm not a tech, you know. Oh, there was one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know things. And, you know, he's like, oh, I'll figure it out because he's techie. So, you know, techie niggas always want to act like they don't know tech. And it's a way for them to pretend that they, it's a way for them to pretend that, this is how we're starting.
Okay. Wow. Hot Wings are on it. They're ready.
Hot Wings are on it. So welcome Hot Wings back to Henny and Hot Wings. We have a very, very great show for you. We are 2 weeks into our last show. Wait, no. How does that go? How did I say
second to last show?
This is our second to last show. And next week we have one more show, clearly, with some ladies that we're gonna bring up. But this week we have some very interesting men. Who missed their boo Jill?
Oh, somebody missed Jill Badu specifically.
No, it's not him. He doesn't.
It is.
Love
I
me.
promise you, it's Jordan.
Oh, shout out to Jordan. Now that I know who he is.
So how have you guys been? Like, what's going on? What's been happening? Give me the skivvy. Don't get too crazy because we'll bring the guests up and then we'll
They will get real crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, how have you guys been?
Well, let me start it off right since it's just been federally legalized.
I know. Congratulations.
Started off right.
The world.
Yes, I want to say free everybody that's in jail right now for this, please, immediately. But yeah, this is what I'll be doing for tonight in honor of it.
Oregon, Ohio, one of those that just legalized crack too, or not legalized crack. They didn't legalize crack. They're just
decriminalized it.
Decriminalized crack.
Yeah,
I think it's Oregon.
Yeah, I think it is Oregon. I feel like if you live in Oregon, you should be allowed to do crack.
That's what I feel too. Like, who the fuck is in Oregon?
What the fuck is you about to do in Oregon? But do crack
in Oregon. Is there any black people in Oregon?
You know, I'm gonna say there is.
Yes.
I'm just gonna assume that there is, but have you ever seen a black Oregonian?
Oregonian.
I don't know any Oregonians, so
I just like the word Oregonian. I like it.
Origami.
Nope.
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 Oh.
No.
All right. Oh, it just passed the House. It's not federally legal. It
It
won't.
won't pass the Senate.
Oh, damn.
Blockers. One of the most beautiful states for going outdoors. Yes, but is there black
people? But you know, a lot of people say that about Massachusetts. They don't know that there are black people in Boston. So
Yep. That is very true. And I'm pretty black. Yeah.
You got 3 pretty black women right here.
Exactly. So I'm going to bring one of our guests. The other one is going to be trickling in a little bit later, but we got to start this show because we got a lot of ground to cover.
So much.
So this is one of my friends from New York, and I met him through the one that's not here because we went to school with him at our nice Christian college where we learned to be such nice Christian girls. Well, me, clearly. That person, I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's
about
that person?
Speaking. What do you?
I learned how to be a good person.
What did you learn?
I'm still a good person. What are you talking about?
No, I don't think so. But anyways, we're gonna bring Eno onto the stage. Everybody, give your hands up.
Happy Sabbath. I hate you guys.
Yo.
What up, Eno?
Yo. What's going on? Good evening.
Good evening.
I know you. I saw
I'm
you
good.
back
How y'all
there
doing?
cheering when Mo lit up her spliff.
Yeah, much as I just came from doing that.
Yeah.
You got high before the show.
Yeah. I just, I wanted
as well. I would fall asleep.
Nah, I wanted to be at my best,
Yeah,
I know that's right.
I literally want to be that type of smoker that can smoke and still be very high functional.
That's how I don't like to make it sound like I'm bragging or anything like that, but that's really where I am with it. So I used to do it. You said what?
High functioning, high person.
Yeah, definitely. More functioning actually. So
I know a lot of people that are more functioning. I feel like I have to get a sativa.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, especially if you know what you're getting. Because
I just learned to do that.
No, not to be funny, but that's actually more common than people think. Like knowing where to get it, except we don't have to get into all of that, but yeah, knowing what you're getting and knowing that this is a sativa versus this is a indica, obviously, then okay, yeah. So if you have a good sativa in the morning and it's that's like your coffee.
I feel like either one, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, that work. That happens. That happens too.
I don't know. It makes.
I guess you got to build up a tolerance.
Exactly.
It's like how other people drink. Like there's people that will drink you under the table, and you still babysitting the first one type. You know what I mean?
Heck, I thought you can't do either one of those things. You
I can't drink no more.
See, smokers usually are not drinkers.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm both.
All of these both.
Nah, for me, it's like if I make a conscious decision to have a drink that night, then it's very unlikely that I'm gonna smoke because I just don't need to be. I depending on how I feel, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna want to smoke it. So it's like I don't know because.
I'm the opposite. I actually have to smoke because if I don't, I have to even it out. I gotta even it out because
I don't know. I feel like it starts. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know, but it even messes with my stomach. Like putting smoke in my lungs after I just had all that tequila or whatever I had. You know what I mean?
That's why you do it tequila.
That's not. Yeah, that's not where we need to be.
Going down as it does coming up. And I think that's off-putting.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like to vomit, but
No. It, again, I guess everything is a matter of building a tolerance to it. You know what I mean? Like I used to down that on my lunch break at work. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Jeez. Yeah. And you went to Christian college? Oh no, you met him.
No.
Nah,
that's my cousin. Damn, I sound like the black sheep already. Wow.
The heathen.
You said what?
The heathen, the one who's gonna lead us astray.
Who? Me?
You.
Oh,
You're the bad
damn.
influence friend.
I'm
Is that
all
who
of
you
that?
are?
Nah, I don't think so. I can't even be that guy because I don't even make suggestions on anything. Like, I'm always rolling with the flow.
Mm.
So,
Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start the show how we usually start the show. Actually, welcome to Henny and Hotwings. Wait, hold on.
thank you for having me.
Hold on.
There we go.
All right, now
There
Uh-oh.
you
Yeah.
go.
This guy.
What up, y'all?
hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, what's happening? What up, Jill? What up, Danielle?
Hi, I'm here too. Geez, I mean, I didn't go to college.
I
But
said
I'm
Miss
here.
Mo. I said Miss Mo.
No, so I'm messing with you. I'm messing with
Yo,
you.
Mylez, we back.
Oh, we got
What
a
up, baby?
cameraman in the back.
Huh?
Hi, cameraman.
Oh, so they see me.
Yeah, that's it. That's air vibes, y'all. Yeah.
Yo.
I'm trying to get all cute for the camera because just in case I got to do a photo of him.
Wow.
But welcome to another serving of Henny and Hotwings, where the show starts clearly before the show actually starts. And today we have two very special guests. We got Buddy Mylez and we got Eno Bull, straight out of New York City. And they're going to talk about, they're going to talk to us about a lot of things and a lot of questions that we have concerning love, sex, and relationships. And shit.
Jesus.
If you guys go ahead and look into the private chat, you can see the questions that will come up so you can prepare yourself prior to us asking them. We usually start off the show with a little relationship catch up to see how we're doing. We are three semi-single ladies, and
Semi-single.
it depends on the week.
Literally,
Oh,
literally
okay.
the week.
Okay.
Is out here. So who we're gonna start with today? Mo?
Yeah, I'll get it out
I'll
the way.
start. I'll start.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing going on, so there's really no update. I was celibate for the whole month of November. I feel amazing, as you can see from
No
the
Nut
smile on
November.
my face.
Did we
Yep.
all do a no nut November? Is that what happened?
No, Sauce didn't. Sauce been nutting all November. She nutted
over the
all
place.
through November.
Wow.
Yeah, we said it.
Actually, I am a little not nutty for November. I've done more cuddling than anything else.
But you were still nutting. Yeah.
Nobody believes you here. Nobody.
Define nutting.
Pretty self-explanatory. I don't.
Touche.
She said define nutting.
Yeah,
Oh, my
what's the
goodness.
link I shared to this real quick?
Huh?
What's the link that I
Oh.
shared?
You share. I was
Go to Facebook and share that, or YouTube and
Yo,
share
Mylez,
that.
tag me in that, B.
Got you.
I don't know why I can't find it and why I can't share it to anything.
Oh no!
Is it the StreamYard link right here or no?
No. Don't
That's gonna
send
get
it
them
back.
in the show. You don't want that.
That's terrible. That is terrible. I'm gonna send it to you guys right now in the thingy. There we go. Yes. So it's not about me, Joe Badoo. We were getting a catch up with you. You do also have new feelings towards men right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't have any feelings towards men right now. So,
You don't even want cuddles?
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
Hate everybody?
I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know. I'm just in a weird space, and I'm okay with it. I'm gonna just ride it out.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Mo, where you at?
I'm literally in the same boat with Jill. I haven't 1000% given up yet. Still just patiently waiting for the right connection. That's what I'm doing. But being diligent and making sure I'm blocking out the dumb shit. I think he got
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm being mad diligent and making sure like I'm paying attention and respecting the red flags. That is what I am doing right now. So we know you don't respect those things. Stop it. I just started like last week respecting them. Just last week. But yeah, I'm just out here hanging and banging. Is that what we're calling it?
Hanging and banging sounds cool.
Banging and banging.
I haven't nutted though. Never nutted yet. So still waiting on that.
What?
That's so terrible.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that.
Right now.
You're
Yo,
yeah.
Buddy, is that you, buddy? Is that what's going
Buddy
on?
just found the stream,
Yeah,
and
I just signed it. I'm good. I'm on phone. I'm sorry.
yeah. So what's your status right now?
my status?
Damn. See what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Me? Oh, I'm married.
Yeah, you. Oh,
That's
Yeah,
so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
that
saying?
is
long?
beautiful.
How long have you been married?
1 year now.
Oh, that is so nice.
You're so brand new.
I don't think
Congrats.
it's in the card for me to ever be married, but I do think that it's cool when other people do. I believe in
Yeah,
love.
I feel you on that.
Especially
I feel you
marriage.
on that. Yeah, I mean, that's all it is at the end of the day. It is, that doesn't change,
That's good. Buddy Mylez, you are a pretty fancy looking guy. What's your status?
He's currently muted. That's his current status.
Oh,
Currently
yeah.
muted.
It's a lot of it's lagging and y'all getting any lag?
My fault.
No.
Sorry.
There we go.
It's okay. We just want to know a quick check-in of your relationship.
Oh,
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm single. I'm working on myself. You know what I'm saying?
why is Eno laughing at that though?
I'm because I'm single and I'm working on myself. Rich translation.
I'm hoeing out here.
I got
Nah, you know what I mean?
I'm out here.
just busy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling,
Niggas that are always busy.
Oh man.
You hear me? Yeah, I'm taking my career very seriously. You know what I'm saying? It monopolizes my time. So yeah, I'm just chilling.
I don't believe that, but
You hoeing with that smile. I don't believe you. You hoeing out here with that smile. I don't believe you.
and
Damn, she came for the smile, kid.
I have nutted a time or two, and I'm currently dating around and trying to find
Dating around.
love. Yes, dating around.
Yo,
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
That's what you need to do. Start your own
supposed
show.
to do.
that.
When you date, you're supposed to like date around, like you know what I'm saying. I feel.
I don't think, and I want people to not think that it translates into I'm fucking, because I'm not nutting in those ways where I am fucking.
I think we got it all screwed up. Like dating is like you can date as many people as you want. That's a preliminary right there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have to tell somebody that you're dating multiple people?
I don't think so. I think if they ask you, you be truthful about it. But I don't think.
I don't think you offer it up. Yeah.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Like over
think you
dinner
offer it
table
up. I
with
agree.
steak and potatoes, you're like, yeah. So I went out with Jimmy the other night, and I'm like,
Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't think so.
No, I think it's just assumed. Yeah.
I don't think it's assumed. I think that
it doesn't matter unless.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Was
No,
it
I said I don't think it matters unless you're deciding that you're going to transition into a relationship with this person. If you don't feel like it's going towards that, then you out here, you on the market. You know what I mean?
What you mean? What you mean? You ain't got to say none of them unless you about to go serious with them, like exclusive.
Yeah.
I
probably wouldn't say anything anyway. I probably still wouldn't say anything. I just I'd eliminate everybody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
What I'm gonna say is this though. That's
what I'm saying.
Good.
Either way,
all of that sounds good, but let's not act like just because you're not out. I mean, just because you're out here being free and claiming single, that there's not somebody out there that feels like you belong to them. So I always like to ask, is there anybody under the assumption that they're
hell
with you?
no.
I like to ask that.
Chill. Not
because
over
there'll
here.
be plenty of women stalking and trying to figure out who you are when you're just trying to date.
No. Not over here.
Okay, we know not you, married
Yeah.
Back in the day.
You said back in the day?
Back in the day, were you a good fella or were you pretty, terrible human being?
I don't know, man. I want to say I was a good fella. You know what I'm saying? I was what?
I think is that what the New Yorkers say, cap?
We don't.
Cap?
We started using that word, but that's not our word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't use
that's a Southern thing.
I
It
don't use
seems
it,
pretty
but
sappy to me.
it's funny. I
Abby.
mean,
Now you know.
it's always gonna sound funny, but yeah, it is. I'm telling the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what's moderate. You know wasn't out here
You
like
know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of lying to y'all, we're gonna start with we're gonna go right into a little bit of pop culture right now and get into a pretty
Mm.
heavy subject.
Oh
before we
boy.
go into the fun shit. And as you guys
I'm gonna
know,
pass that to Miles.
as you guys know, the trending topic in the world today is Major Hype being allegedly beating the shit out of his wife repeatedly over the last couple of years, blackening up her eyes, going across her head, and cuffing her dung a couple of times. I don't know if that's all true, but this is I'm going to, put a little dub on it. She went out with a video and she said that she's not holding her peace anymore. She's not holding her silence. She is going to speak up and she's going to retrieve her power. He went online today and started out, I am not going to bash her, and took 1 hour to bash her.
Bash her, literally.
niggas be hurt, man.
The world is in.
Yo, that's really what happened.
Literally.
When you told me today, I put it on for a couple of seconds in between meetings, and I had to keep on jumping out because I was like, I can't listen to this bullshit.
Yo, I told you about it just because I know that that's what's going on, and you had mentioned it on your Facebook.
Yeah.
So I just made that connection, but I can't. I don't even remember what I was doing at the time, but I went in to look at it, and then I was like, nah, let me get out of here. I have to finish doing whatever it is that I'm doing. And I came back and it was like towards the end and I saw some crying parts and I was just like, all right. When I saw the crying, I was like, all right, I know where this is going. Let me just go sit over here. And I left it alone. So
all I'm gonna say is this: when somebody starts comparing themselves to Jesus, when someone starts comparing themselves to Jesus, because then he put up a post.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jesus was crucified too. That's when you know. All right.
Come on.
Niggas always use the Bible when they hurt.
No, like I've been watching the conversation, and I'm on the I believe her side. I'm also on the just because I believe her doesn't mean that I think that he should necessarily be completely canceled. So I'm like, it's crazy. But after I saw the live today, I was like, you're doing too much.
You think he did too much?
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of didn't have a choice, right? So like if he was silent, then I feel like we would be like, see, she was telling the truth. That's why he ain't saying nothing. But then he goes on air and says all of this stuff and it's like he's doing too much. So like I feel like there's no winning in these scenarios. The moment they start the back and forth with the he said, she said, there's no winning. Everybody's going to believe whatever they want to believe. At the end of the day, for me, it's like I wasn't there. I don't know what the hell who's telling the truth. I don't give a fuck who's telling the truth at the end of the day because it ain't got shit to do with me at the end of the day.
Exactly.
But it's just a lot of back and forth. And now you're just telling people all this extra stuff that, like, for me, it got concerning when he was out here exposing his history of being, molested as a child. He was exposing things about, there was just a lot of stuff that I was like, bro.
I think that's what a lot of people meant by doing too much. I don't think that he was revealing. I don't feel like it was my business at all. And maybe him hitting her is not my business either, but they made it public. So after you go on and this is what you're being accused of, and I compare it to things like Chris Brown, Rihanna, Meg Thee Stallion, Little Dude.
Little Dude.
Little Dude. I don't ever know if he's Trey Songz or Tory Lanez.
Oh my gosh. Don't disrespect Trey Songz like that.
I don't know who the fuck they are. None of these people hold any merit in my life and per se, unless they want to come onto this show. So that was just a lot of information that nobody knew, nobody should have known. And if that was the person that you literally married, then that kind of falls on you, because if you knew this long history of how she is and all kinds of stuff and blah, 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 why are you surprised now that it's happening to you? Isn't the age old saying of you should have choose better come into play here? No?
There's so many things to unpack with this. I just felt like when he came onto that live and then started to like spell out specific situations and trying to literally paint this whole picture. That's what, and like I said, like I get what you're saying, Jill. If he stayed quiet, we would have definitely been like, yeah, we believe her. I believe there's a fine line in between though that he could have tried it because that was just messy and quite frankly just team too much. It was just team too much. The moment you start saying, well, she hit me first and this happened and then she did it, like now you're starting to look corny. Just say, like, yep, it's out here. There's things that y'all don't know. You know what I mean? There's ways that you can handle it. That's not too much. But that was just
For me, I didn't even have to think so much on it because once I heard that he put out the revenge porn, that's where I drew the line. I was like, all right, cool. Like, that's it. Done.
corny. That's just corny.
Like I didn't even want to hear anything else after that. Once I heard that, I was like, okay, well, I obviously it hasn't been confirmed, and I'm obviously not gonna follow this. Like it's important to me, but once I heard that, I was just like, yo, right there, draw the line.
Never leak the news, B.
Yeah,
I
think that's when I actually stopped following him because I was just like, that's sleazy.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying that the reason why you did hit her is because she was doing this sex tape? Like that's
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
and at
the
matter.
end of the day, like I would have appreciated him coming out after a well PR'd statement and even saying, we were having some problems. I've made some mistakes. You're not necessarily confessing. I've made some mistakes. I don't want to drag her or slander her. I just want to maintain my innocence until this has come out instead of what he did. So I don't think that he should have been silent at all. And I think that would have been a bad way. But I do think that a major celebrity in that respect can pay for PR that fixes this shit a little bit better than anything. Chris Brown went upside homie's head, did his time. Now they just want to be running. And some people shit.
Yo, facts.
I never thought he was gonna make a comeback, Chris Brown.
And he did.
And he was the ultimate comeback.
Yeah. Underlyingly, people might feel like, oh, you remember he beat Rihanna's
Yeah,
he did his time. They good. Y'all should be good too.
Does it matter to us though? Does it matter to us in terms of does it matter to us in terms of like what the person is being accused of, right? Like, is there a threshold that a person has to reach in order for us to completely cancel them? Like, if they're a celebrity who, is like Kevin Harding, where he's like cheating on his wife continuously while she's at home pregnant, right? Like, is that a reason to cancel somebody? Beating your wife, abusing children, like what is the
excuse for abusing children? You cancel, you're gone. Get out of here.
I think anything done to innocent children is that's an automatic.
I think anything having to do with children.
Niggas still listening to R. Kells though.
I know.
Niggas still stepping in the love out here. Niggas still steps. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I actually stopped. I was after and it was funny that happened because obviously me and Buddy are cousins, so he knows me. Like I'm always in this gray area because I don't have any fandom for any celebrities. So naturally, for me, anything outside of whatever their craft is, I really just don't even get into it. I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care who's dating who's wearing what. Like, yo, give me these 12 songs on this album. Give me this hour and a half movie. Give me this book. Give me this whatever you give me. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything outside of that, I don't care. You know what I mean?
I don't think we are in a position to be the jury. Like, as far as entertainment, we're just the audience. You can watch if you want the tea. Go ahead and watch whatever.
But that's what it becomes.
The cancel culture is right or wrong. A court now. This cancel culture.
Yeah, like to decide who's right or wrong.
Exactly.
Like, especially relationships.
And then the whack thing about it.
Okay.
No, my fault. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say now, what I will give the disclaimer is, I'm sorry, I'm not including R. Kelly in this part of the conversation.
Exactly. And
My
that's where I
man's
was
art
going.
was reflecting what the hell he was doing. Like,
And
now
that's-
anybody
and
got time
that's-
for that.
And that's where out there. That ultimately that's where I was going as well. Yeah. But
yeah.
another,
Go ahead.
I was saying that another problem with the cancel culture too is these people be canceled for like a week and then
Back at it.
you know
I was just gonna say that.
new album dropping.
And that's how I felt about this situation. Like I'm in media, so it's something that can be discussed. It's a discussion topic. I believe her, and that's literally like where
I
it
agree.
is. I don't
Yeah, I agree.
care necessarily either way about what way that this goes back or how it happens. I think
Yeah.
that the most thing that
There's
I
no
was trying to get
justification.
out of the conversation was, like people choose to believe him off the bat, and I feel like, damn, that's kind of harsh. I would rather her prove me wrong, and then I will be vouching and tiki torching for her. Like punishment. She should go.
But women always have to bear the burden of truth, though, and it's not fair that it runs that way. But
That is very true.
that's really what it is. Like I hate that it's that way, but it's really how it is. So it's like, because he's the celebrity, and we don't really have to even use that term because we're talking about an Instagram star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but because he is who he is, it's like, oh nah, he would never, or whatever the case, whatever justifications that people make up in their heads or whatever. And it's like, what reason, like I said earlier, what reason does she have to lie about this?
Yeah.
And if she felt so strongly about it that she had to come out and say something about, like we always talking about, oh, women got to speak up, women got to speak up, women got to, but then when they speak up, it's like, nah, you lying. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it can't be both ways. Like either you want the women to speak up and you're gonna hear them, or you just saying you want them to speak up, and when they do, it's like, nah, shut up.
Lying.
Yeah, like that's corny. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real corny. So that's where it always lands that way.
And the jury is still out on Michael Jackson too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Boys. I think that Michael Jackson also actually felt that he was 11 years old and he was.
You think he did it?
It's all allegations though. It's all allegations with MJ though. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, nobody ever had any hardcore proof or
hard proof on that man.
Like, Michael Jackson's house, yes, go naked.
Like that's why I'm like, I can't
But
put the Michael Jackson piece with the R. Kelly piece. R. Kelly was caught on video doing what the fuck
on video, right? Hard evidence.
Right.
We haven't got any of that from MJ. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's deceased and can't defend himself, so that feels even ickier to even like
to get into that.
That's the part about it that it's like, yo, come on, guys, like. Y'all wait till 10 years after the man is gone to do this.
He wanted to make sure he was dead. That's what.
I was like, if y'all don't go sit
he wanted to make sure. He wanted to make sure he was dead.
Like, yo, wait. Is it cool? Is he gone? Is he gone?
Yup, he touched me. I remember, sir.
But didn't shortly after come out that one of those guys was lying?
Absolutely, it came up very quickly.
So this is why we don't even have it, man.
I don't want to talk about Mike. I don't want to talk about Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson.
Let's rest in peace, man. Peace.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's that. We just had to get that clear the air because that's the hottest topic on the land right now. Anything?
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
So let's just say it's somebody that's close to you. It's not a celebrity, right? Like you find out that, Buddy is beating his girl, right?
Oh man.
As his cousin, as his homie, like what do you do? Do you cancel him? Do you confront him? Do you know what I'm saying? Like what do you do?
Nah,
how do you handle that when it's somebody that you're actually close to and you have a relationship with?
See, and that's crazy because I'm right here in front of my brother right here. I'm gonna tell him, and he knows I'm gonna pull him to the side. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But he has a responsibility to me though.
Exactly. I'm never gonna cancel him because this is not my play cousin. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up together. We're from the same bloodline. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have a serious talk with him. The same way I would expect him to have a very serious talk with me if I were in that situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do, and that's what we've always done. Because we joke around more than anything. We are class clowns. Like, this is what we do. We laugh and we joke and we play. That's 99% of the time. But 100% of the times of, yo, this conversation needs to happen. You need to do this and you need to get this in order is always straightforward. And that's how we always been.
Is that only for something heavy and serious, or is that like, dog, you can't keep cheating on that girl?
That's for everything.
Okay.
It's like that conversation, whenever that conversation has to be had, we do it just like this podcast. We're gonna do it in pieces. Like, yo, pack your lunch. Like, this is how we gonna have to have this conversation.
Pack your lunch.
There's that and that. There's that. Because I would expect him to have the same exact attitude with me.
Yeah, it goes all the way around.
That's what we do.
Like, yo, you really left the house with those kicks on, B?
Exactly.
You gotta confront your man.
It's a wide range. It's a very wide range. It's everything. It's from that to whatever you just said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can we talk?
Boy.
No, we're not gonna talk about the.
No, we're not talking about that. No, we don't do
yeah,
that here.
man,
We
if you don't
do
get
that.
this politics out of here,
We don't do that here. We don't do that.
What up, Killer? Tone it down, baby. Tone it down. That's too heavy right now.
Yeah,
So heavy for a Friday night.
Nobody wants to think about
This
that.
the only shot I'm taking right here, baby.
Old CNN ass.
All right, so we'll get into the rapid fire questions that Jill has so eloquently put for us. These are just quick conversation bites that we're going to go on, things that we all have very big opinions on. So we'll just start out. Should women shoot their shot or no?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
How much should they shoot?
I know, and how do you do it?
All the way. All the way. Empty
What
the
is
All
that?
the way, B.
Do a 3-point contest.
Spin moves.
Empty
Spin
the rack.
move. Go straight to the rack, you know?
Yeah, yo. Lay
Yo,
up if you
shot,
want.
man.
If you
But
feel
when
like
do
you
you
got
want
it,
her to
if you
stop?
got that vigor that you think you could dunk, do it.
But when do you? Okay,
Get your
she makes the first move. She
Lathan on,
shoots her
yo.
shot. She shoots her shot. You want her
You
to
said
keep
what?
you want her to buy you a drink and invite you to dinner too. Like, does the shot stop at the shooting, or does it go all the way?
The shot is just her being clear and expressing that she's interested in me. That's it. Like, what's up? What you doing? Like, you know what I mean? I like you. However the conversation may go, that's shooting your shot.
All right, and then you would take the lead from there.
I don't know if I'll take the lead. I'll take it from there. But from there, it's mutual effort. We pay.
Oh, it is mutual effort, of course. Of course.
Do y'all like the chase, or y'all rather?
I don't mind
I don't
either
like
way.
pictures.
Clearly, if I like you and I see you, I will talk to you or give you the eye, a wink, a little slight, all those things that we have taught. Like, I'll drop my phone, pick it up slow.
Right.
Work a little bit while you pick it up.
Flash it to him, something to make him know, like,
Right.
wait,
Very subtle. Very subtle.
very subtle, like, I love you.
Is it ever not subtle though?
Jill Badu is not subtle.
I'm not subtle either.
I have been out with her a few times, and I remember one time in particular, we went to a small bar, and I was semi-interested in the dude, and she was like, I got you. Do you want to eat my girl out or nah?
What?
I don't think I said it like that.
Yo,
I was
wing
like,
woman of the year.
oh
That's
my
not a
God.
wing woman. Not a wing woman right
That's
there.
not a wing.
Yo, wait.
I don't think I said it like that.
Wait. Yo, we gotta
Pineapple.
salute, yo. Salute. That's a Tuskegee
hat. Yes,
Airman
sir.
right
And
there.
dude looked at her like,
Oh my.
he clutched his
Crush his
pearls.
pearls.
He was taken aback. I don't remember being that aggressive. However,
Did you
Was
say
it drunk Jill? Was it drunk Jill?
it's a possibility that I might have been aggressive.
he showed up?
Yeah.
So my question was it drunk Jill? Because if it was drunk Jill, you 1,000%
We didn't have a
said
drink
that.
yet.
Damn. So it's still questionable.
If we shoot our shot, so you're saying that we don't seem thirsty. Is there a way to shoot your shot where you do seem thirsty?
Yeah.
If you keep shooting it.
If
Yeah.
I blocked
If
you
you
already.
don't listen to no, if you don't get the no or the cold shoulder, then yeah, now you're thirsty. I think that's what it is. I think it's an ego and pride thing that refrains women from shooting a shot. Like, just tell me you like me or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But then, what if they tell you they like you, and then you be like, "Oh, that's
cute."
Now I gotta sit there in this place knowing that you legitimately shut me down. I don't feel sexy.
Welcome to the life of the man.
world. Yeah, I would say welcome to a man's world.
Welcome to the man's world. Absolutely.
You guys are built for rejection.
You said what?
Y'all are built for
rejection.
Built for rejection.
Yo, actually, contrary to popular belief, no, we're not.
But yeah,
we are
nobody like that.
Nobody likes rejection. Nobody does.
Feel something.
Yo, a bad enough rejection, you will be thinking about that 10 years from now. Like, yo, damn, son, that was crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
That yeah, exactly. Like nobody's built for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I do feel like if it comes from a man, though, it's a little bit more harsh. Because what if you approach him at the bar and you're like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm all set."
It's like Buddy said, like, welcome to a man's world. That's literally what we go through. Well, not
we got April
not
in
because
whoa,
you know,
we got the proposal coming through.
We got a girl shooting her shot right now.
And Buddy will probably block the shot, and she won't be able to get in.
Damn.
Buddy, you got a proposal.
He doesn't even care, and it's April, so
hey, April shot.
So the consensus is to shoot your shot, ladies.
Always shoot your shot, yo. Yo, look, man, I'm gonna put it like this, man. I believe in true equality, not the online forum, social media equality, real equality. So it's like, if we can get shut down, y'all can get shut down, man. If we can build y'all up, y'all can build us up. Everything should be 50-50 right down the middle.
They want to be equal, let's be equal.
You said what?
I think the whole equal shit is really.
I was about to say we're about to go down a rabbit hole.
You're breaking up. I can't even. You break. Hold on. All right. Hello.
Yeah, I think the equal shit is really kind of. Wow.
I heard something about ego, but I didn't.
Equal.
Let me try this way.
It's not you. It's not
you. Guys hear me better?
I don't think it's. I can hear you. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Good.
Okay, it was like a real like 80s robot transition music.
So let me ask y'all something, ladies. We talk about, you guys believe in women's equal rights and stuff like that, and like the new girl power and all that. And
girl power.
Don't say it like that.
There's been a lot of women empowerment going on. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, is that all across the board, or is that just like in the workplace and not in relationships? And I'm saying, like,
no, I agree. It's all the way around.
I actually feel like it's meaning, for me, it means like in the workplace and in life, like in those situations. If I'm doing the same exact job for you with the same exact qualifications, I should be paid the same exact amount as you. After that, I grew up in a very traditional household where I see the gender roles played out literally every day. And that's what I know. That's what I want. I'm able to modernize it. You know, like, I don't feel like the woman should always be cooking or that the man should always be bringing in whatever. But I do feel like, you know, certain things like shoveling snow, pumping gas, opening a fucking door, changing the tire on the car. I don't want you to be like, she got that. Let me chill in the car while she gets on her fucking knees after a date with her dress on and change the goddamn tire. And I do believe that when we say that blanketed statement, like equal everything, that's where those shits come in. And niggas think that they can sit down while the chick is pumping gas, you know, chilling.
But I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the way I look at equal in a relationship is, I think each person has a role in a relationship, and each person has to play their role equally, if that's what I'm referring to.
Exactly.
So I don't think it's my place to come outside and shovel and do all of that. No, but I'm going to play my role, and I'm going to put just as much effort as you do into this relationship.
Okay.
Exactly.
I like that.
That's where I was going. Beautiful.
I like that very, very well. You are very well at summation. These are written in all kind of order. They don't go from better to least. Do you like your nipples sucked or not?
No.
Why? You see me getting ready, like, yeah.
It's man.
They said just nah. That's it.
But why not?
Because I don't like it.
I don't.
I just don't like it.
Why not? I don't know what is there
I
not
don't
to
know.
like.
I
I
don't know
don't
how
like to do it. I don't want a
Okay,
man
so
to tell me to do it. Like suck my nipple. Like that.
yeah, like nah, that's not. We don't need all of that, man.
Put your little dumbass chest away, dummy.
Oh
Suck my
man.
nipple.
Oh
But
man,
there are women that actually do like to suck men nipples, and
I
if
sure do. I live for it.
Yes.
I live for
Love
it.
it.
you
Maybe
too,
that's
man.
why.
breaking up.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
so
it.
great. It's so fun.
Fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's fun about it?
Because
It's a
they have
nipple.
feeling there too. I mean, so
Yeah.
they're getting feeling from it. I'm not no shade to you. You know, I understand to each his own. But those who like it, they get off on that shit.
I just can't be seeing myself hanging from a nigga nipple.
Okay, I don't want you to stay hanging from anything.
Why? Why you gotta be hanging
Why
though?
you gotta
Why
be
do-
hanging from his feet? Like why?
I picture the nigga breastfeeding me a little bit,
Got you caught up like
holding me in the cradle of his arms and saying, "Suck my nipple."
Yo,
no, I don't like that. I don't like that visual at
The
all.
visual is so dumb because that's not how it ever goes.
Are you sure? Because I feel like, like I'm little and I usually deal with like taller guys. So like my face is literally like at the nipple almost. And it's like, suck my nipple. Ah!
like somebody's actually said that to you?
Yes! Many many men many men have said, suck it. And I'm like,
Nah.
I don't want them to say suck it. I don't even like when they tell me to suck my dick like that. Like, don't do that. I'll do it on my own accord. Don't do that. Don't do that.
let it be my idea.
It
What
comes
I'm
with the
gonna
service.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
don't make it a requirement, like or like it has to happen. Let me do it. Just let me do it.
No, I'm okay with them asking if that's what you want. Yeah, let me
How
know
do
what pleases you. What, by all means, let me know.
I mean,
Work it
everybody's
out.
different, man. You know, see,
Yeah,
that's
different
that right
folks.
there is proof positive that everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't work for people the same way. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's just really weird. I was having this discussion the other day with a gentleman friend, and we were talking about consent. And I'm one of those people where consent, like, I feel like if I'm there and I'm in your bed and we're cuddling and I'm letting you do things to me, I'm almost consenting. I am consenting. I don't want you to be like, can I touch your pussy? Can I suck your nipples? Can I lick your hair? Like, I don't want that kind of consent. And I believe that in this day and era, there's no sexiness
I
in
need a
that.
contract.
Yes.
Before we get started,
May I please go
Sign
down
right
on
here.
you?
Listen,
Yo,
yes.
listen again, not me, because
When in doubt, whip it out, baby. You know what I mean? Just check the temperature in the room. Check the temperature in the room. That's where we going. Okay, you like that? All right, girl.
hell yeah.
Yeah, real quick, girl.
Look at my dick.
Like that?
Do you give me consent to put my dick in you?
You like that, girl? Yeah.
That's who consent. You like that, girl?
Do you want
yeah.
this? Do you want this?
No? Okay. Yeah, now you put them away. All right.
This
That's
right
what you
here
came here for.
is what I'm gonna give you. Are you okay?
This is what you signed up for. This is what you came here for.
I just don't want that
Yeah.
to be the conversation. And I do understand that consent needs to be more sexy where we can have these. But like I felt bad for telling him, like, nigga, watch my cues. Look at feel my pussy. Like these kind of things. Like I just feel like, if I'm dripping wet and I'm booty tooching, you don't necessarily have to ask me if you can touch my titties. Please,
I think
touch my titties.
I think it's a result of the day that we're in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, social media, like niggas get exposed quick. Like,
Yeah, because nobody
Oh,
want to
this
take
nigga
that
rape me?
L. Yeah,
Word.
nobody want to take that L. So I can definitely understand that. That's the perspective that I see it from. It's like, yo, we're that's the era we're in. Like, yo, nothing is a yes, but a yes. And like, even if it's written or if it gotta be written, like, yo, nobody's trying to take that L. You crazy?
No, that's
Mhm.
real. That's real. This Me Too movement
Yeah.
is very real, and it's got.
Yeah.
I mean, so to a
Yeah.
certain extent, I almost appreciate the person that's going to ask and overly ask versus the one
Yeah.
that's just going.
I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
like if
That
you're
might
gonna
not
do
get you off. I'm my fault. I'm sorry, but like I'm just
no,
like that
go ahead.
that might not get you off, but that's the era that we're in. So you got to see it from his point of view. Like, yeah, naturally you would think that the animal in us is gonna think, yo, okay, all those signs that she just gave me, I'm good to go. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
there's always that other side of the coin where it's like, but just in case she's not, and later on wants to say that, it wasn't how it was, I actually asked.
yeah.
So I
Like
definitely understand it.
I no, I don't ask me. Don't fucking ask me no questions. Like I'm also one of those people that if I don't want it to happen, I will be very vocal and you would know that I don't want it to happen. So you literally asking
Okay,
me,
that's good.
you literally stopping us from proceeding to the next base is
Right.
literally like drying me up to the point where I'm like, you know what? Actually, let's ask me if I want to just sit here and actually watch this Netflix movie that is asking me if I'm still here because clearly he gets it. The Netflix gets it. You don't. So
Mm.
let's just watch this goddamn
Netflix
movie.
is trying to Netflix is trying to send you to alley.
Netflix know what's going on.
They know what the deal
Like
is.
let me pause this show real quick so she can get it in while you're still sitting there thinking maybe she don't want it. What?
But don't you think that there may be levels to it? Because, like, I feel like sometimes I may want to consent to, I don't know, you sucking my titties, eating me out, but maybe I'm not consenting to penetration, right? So, like, how do you set the boundaries for what it is that you're consenting to? Because if there isn't any kind of conversation about, what you're consenting to, is it just assumed that, like, if we're here and we don't have any clothes on, that you're fully consenting to actual penetration? Or am I just consenting to us being in this space naked together? And I may not necessarily want you to penetrate me, but I may be down for some other things, right? Like, how do you draw that line? Like,
I feel
they
like
whip their
before
dick out
you
and you're like, put it back. Like, how do you
yeah,
I definitely,
yes.
like,
Okay.
nah, I'm not doing
I
I
that.
would
feel like
imagine that
before
you
you
just got to be vocal, man. You just
yeah,
got to
before
say it.
the dick goes
Say it out
in, you
loud.
know
Like,
that it's
don't put this
approaching
shit
your
in.
vagina. So say no, I'm not. I or move your body, shut your legs.
Right.
Get
Yeah.
up, put your panties
Get out
back
of
on.
there.
Like I don't feel like because I'm consenting to all of these things, but penetration hasn't necessarily been communicated about. That there's no way for me to verbalize to you that I'm not ready for that part.
Oh, can I just also, and
Go
it's
ahead.
probably not the most popular opinion, and I'm probably going to get dragged, but I do feel like with this Me Too movement, we 1000% taken away the responsibility for women to
Hell
speak up
yeah.
for
To
themselves.
have autonomy over themselves. And that's what the problem that I had
Yeah.
with the Me Too movement too, is because it's like if I am not vocalizing my immediate this sequence of events and giving you consent over every fucking part, then you are just to assume that like I'm assuming that if you let me do it and you didn't actually say that you didn't want it, that I raped you. Like we saw that, we discussed that like a couple of years ago with the Arnaz Army. You sat there and let this nigga declaw you all the time. You sat and you drank wine, you sucked his dick a little bit, you did all these things, and then you go home and then you write an op-ed piece or to an op-ed publisher and be like, yep, he raped me.
Word.
Yeah. There has to be accountability. There has to be accountability. That's what I meant. That's another part of what I was talking about, the equality. There should be accountability on all adults, period.
Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
it doesn't matter. Gender should not matter. Sexuality should not matter. Nothing should matter. If you are over the age of 18, you should be held accountable for all of that for yourself. You know what I
Word.
mean? Like, yeah, like so accountability is so far and far and few in between these days. It's ridiculous.
It is. I that's something I strongly agree with. On both parts, accountability is very, very lacking in a lot of departments.
Yeah.
And I don't like that shit.
Right.
Can you handle your partner farting? And well, I'm pretty sure you're married, so it doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like,
Next
when you
question.
first start dating people, it's within the first month. Are you quick to let off a couple rounds of
A month?
Nah.
Yeah, like you're in a month. Are you quick
Nah.
to?
Depends how much we did in a month, man.
Yeah, like if you in my space all day, every day
we
for
around
that
each
month,
other
it's
enough in a
good.
month. Yeah, we around each other a lot in a month. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I gotta see you twice in a month. I ain't about to, you know what I mean? Let it flow. You know what
I ain't about to die trying to be cute because you're around me all the time.
I will die trying to be cute. So I'm
You
literally,
serious?
oh nigga, I
Nah, you wildin', fam.
almost lost a nigga today. I mean this week because
Yo, you wildin'.
I had to fart a lot, and I didn't want to tell him. That's why we couldn't do the things because I was
gassy?
I was gassy as fuck, and I
You could
didn't
have
want
just
to.
went to the bathroom, yo.
Right.
it could have happened during the joint, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd have been highly humiliating, my
You
brother.
down there, you giving me that work and stuff like that, and I'd be like, oh my bad, boo. I'm just that little gas. Like I
ask where it's coming from.
that really well. And sometimes when you got gas, you can't even really kind of like gauge that shit. You think it's like poop. Next thing you know, you're like,
nah. I'm thinking about the health perspective. Like, what does that do holding all of that in, man? Like that can't be good for your chakras.
Healthy.
It's
not.
Again, I'm always about balance. I'm always about the fine line, right? I'm always about that. So of course I'm not in the first month going to come out like, hey babe, look what I can do. I'm out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if
you're gonna be respectable about it.
Exactly. If it hits me and my stomach is doing numbers, I'm be like, look, babe, I'm gonna just tell you straight up.
And that's okay.
Listen.
And that's okay. I be finding that shit funny.
No, I would legitimately die.
I'd say nah. Like I put up a post. I put up a post when I said, if you're on your best behavior on the first date, I can't trust you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
We humans, man. And we on the ride. We going back home, and I know you have mad dairy just now, wild cheese on your plate and all that.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, and you just lower the window. You know what I mean? If I catch you there, I'm gonna cut your ass. I'm gonna be like, God damn, girl. But I understand though. Like, it don't make you less of a
make jokes about it.
You have to let it go.
Especially in the dating stage. Like I still find that funny, I don't want to put on blast like that, but I find that stuff funny with my wife now. But in the dating stage, especially, it's like, yo, that's hilarious. Like, you laugh at stuff like that. It's like you make a roast at it. Well, at least that's how I know. That's how I know.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
how
gonna
I am.
roast the shit out of you.
Like, yo, we gonna roast each other. Like, that's just who I am. So like, it's not a big deal, man. You gonna die trying to be cute, man. And then the worst part is when you do die, that's when it's all gonna come out, and then you can't even defend yourself. You gotta think about this, man.
And when you die and it come out, it's a whole different level.
That's a different
There have been times where I've literally felt like, yo, I can't even walk. I gotta leave this motherfucking house right now. And as soon as I open the door, it's like, like it is terrible.
Just go to the bathroom, man. Go to the bathroom.
Step to the side.
But it's gonna be all loud. You know what I mean? and then okay. So what's proper etiquette? So you wake up in the morning after a nice evening of filthy fucking, and you wake up in the morning. You go to the bathroom. You fart away. You get it because that morning gas be serious. So you wake, you wake up. You go fart, and then you what? You climb back in the bed, guns blazing. You like,
nah, you ain't around the bathroom. Take your time. Push the ventilator on. You know what I'm saying? Every morning when you come out, yo, you go in the bathroom. Let me know, and I'm gonna respect it.
It has to be you time.
Get yourself
the bathroom should always be you time.
Don't rush it. I remember one time we were sleeping and I farted and I woke up and I just laid mad still like. He didn't move, and I don't know if you knew, but I was shook. I stood there almost half sweating myself to death, like, "Oh my god, I farted! Don't lift up the sheets." No,
what do you? I mean, like, has a guy ever left a girl because she farted? Like,
Never.
that's not a thing. Like,
Never.
said no guy ever. Like,
Never.
yo, what happened to Shorty you used to deal with? Oh, she
Never.
farted, nigga. I was out. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Yeah, that's not a deal breaker.
It's not.
It can't be.
I feel like such a horrendous smell coming out of such a pretty little thing is, you know, very
It's human. It's human.
Exactly.
It's human. It's gonna happen, man.
If it's happening all the time, though, then that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, you might want to change the diet.
Yeah.
You
out here like a kids TV, a kids sketch show. Nah. That's too much.
You might gotta see somebody about that, ma.
I mean, okay, I've decided
Go talk to your doctor.
Now I feel like it's premeditated though. Like now that I'm gonna try to grow up after 37 years of being alive, I feel like it's premeditated. I just farted. I feel like it's
Happy belated, by the way.
I feel like it's premeditated if I go now letting loose because, you know, why would you leave me over a fart, babes? You know, like everybody said it's okay. And now when he leaves me and I'm all alone, then I'm gonna come back in and be like, fuck y'all. One of y'all come hold me.
Yo, I'm willing to bet money that
literally
not gonna leave you.
Same.
I'm willing to bet money that he's not going to leave you because you farted in front of him.
Agreed.
And if he does want to leave you for that, exactly. Like that's not the one.
That's one of the things he's gonna have to live with if y'all go the distance. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it usually takes me around a year to get very comfortable.
So you hold
I think as boys we would look at each other funny. We would look at each other funny if one of us did that. Yo, she farted because I had to go. What? Like
what? You're a cornball.
Okay.
You're an cornball.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, her son. She.
Oh, I don't like that bitch. She always farting. I mean, you know,
that might be a little different, but
now if she's always farting. Now that's something different.
That's something different.
Right.
That's something different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like
If you feel like what? You feel like she got a nasty ass? Then
no. I feel like if it's too much, then it's like, all right, you need to seek medical attention. That's not.
Go see your doctor.
That's not. Yeah,
depends
that's
on
not
if
funny.
she's paying for her own. If she's shut up. That's a lot of gas and sauce. I'll be upset. No, he said depends on if you paying for her own. If she paying for her own meals, then she could fight if she want to. She paid.
This is something.
Don't come here with your bullshit today, okay?
We're not doing this.
We're gonna move on. Is lazy sex better than no sex?
No.
Yeah, you're all lagging. So I don't know if you hear me, but
we can hear you. Can you hear me? Us? Marco!
Sorry.
Yo, lagging.
Jack.
Can you hear me?
That's his computer.
Gotta be.
That ain't
The what?
us.
He said the what?
Okay, now I think now I hear.
Can you hear me now?
It's every time Hot Sauce speaks, it's like it gives me that robot lag sound.
Row, row, row.
See, like right there.
That's not the robot lag. Well, you can see them in the comment section. Is lazy sex better than no sex? Can we
depends on
define
your mood.
lazy? What's lazy sex?
What's lazy sex? Like we laying on our sides type thing, like because nobody want to move.
I'm gonna say I like a good laying on our side.
Yeah, I feel like you got to do a lot of work to lay on your side and fuck. That's pretty
I like it. I like any sex. Like
I agree.
1,000. Like
thank you.
Like if the chick is lazy, do you notice that, or you like?
Hell yeah.
And what does a lazy chick look like in bed?
A corpse.
that part.
Probably rides for like 20 seconds. For her knees start hurting, or she on.
Oh damn.
She just. I think it's whack when a woman wants it more, but she's not putting in the work. Like
so you don't really agree with pillow princesses.
There you go. I didn't know there was a name for that. Yeah.
Pillow princesses. Mo, can you define this for us?
Yes, the pillow princess is Danielle. No, I'm kidding. A pillow princess is a lady who feels like she could just lay there.
Oh hell no.
and just get all the action.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not unless she's comfortable with the idea of like, all right, best. So I'm gonna do my half, and when I get mine, I get mine.
I'm
And we
done.
out.
Exactly.
See,
It's
no,
a selfish thing all the way around.
I'm a 2-pump chump, so I get it very quickly.
I like that.
I get it very quickly, and then like a nigga, I'm ready. I need some downtime in order to get back right. So you almost
respect
gotta
that.
get in there and work for yourself.
Yeah, within that time span.
Yeah, you gotta really focus on getting yours, because I'm gonna get mine. I need you to meet me there very quickly or soon thereafter, because after that, I'm a corpse. Just take my body and do as you please. That's why I'm single. Every time I be on this podcast, I realize the reason why I'm single.
Well, then, damn it, what's our excuse? Because me and Jill be putting in goddamn work.
All the work, all of the work.
So it almost doesn't matter. Yeah.
Do y'all not feel that as women, you have better chances of finding mates?
We don't have a better chance.
Yeah, don't.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Asking as single women,
do
we have a better
as
chance
women,
of finding
I feel like
somebody?
as single women, don't you think they have a better chance?
No.
Chance to what?
At finding a man or finding a mate.
Have you checked the stats lately? You know, I know you married, but you ain't been married that long.
No, but he's been with her for a long time. Let me tell you, it's fucking trash.
This is what I'm saying. I personally feel that like we're having the conversation. Men be thirsty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like so, like I've even heard households talk about like rosters and this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of hungry young wolves out there that these women have the options to pick from.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to let you finish, so I can. I'm ready.
That's my question. That's just what I'm asking.
Let me tell you about these options we picking from. Let me tell you.
Talk to me.
Talk to you. Out of the options in the roster we have, maybe about 5% of them are actually available. So the reason why we have to have a roster.
Wait, what percent? 5%?
Maybe 5%, and that's being generous. Maybe 5% of them are actually available.
Okay, break it down.
So, and then there's, physically available, because a lot of them already have something settled and they're just out here looking for extracurricular activities. Then there's the emotionally unavailable who just want to come and waste your time. This is why we have to have rosters. Then there's that 5% that actually want to actually have like a true connection and try to build something. That's very far to complete. Very far.
Okay.
Question.
Okay.
Question. Are y'all okay with being part of a roster?
If we haven't had the conversation about exclusivity, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Nice.
So once
I assume that I'm part of a roster until we've had a conversation about exclusivity. I just feel like everybody got people that they're, like, because before you met me, I'm sure there were other people in your world, right? Like,
of course.
So I assume that those people didn't go anywhere just because I am now a part of it. And so, if we both decide that this is something that we want to take seriously, then of course, we'll those people will fall by the wayside eventually, just because so much of your time ends up being dedicated to that person that you're into more. But yeah, I think everybody got people that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Oh, you muted, Hot Sauce.
I assume that you have a roster, but also that I am exclusively your girlfriend.
Okay.
What?
She comes and loves to say
that makes no sense.
I'm not going to ask. I'm going to assume, but at the same time, I am going to try to monopolize all of your time, anyways.
Okay,
so that
the hostile takeover type.
So to me, the other bitches were just waiting until I got there, and then they will slowly jump off. So maybe like after a month, I'm assuming that you are only dealing with me. I don't think that you're still out there, especially if I dominated your time. You must got some. I mean, I need a break. So
you use the
what happens if he's good at juggling though? And you think you're the only one, but y'all didn't have the conversation. Then you find out, well, you're talking to so and so too. You're talking to so and so too. Is that a deal breaker for you? Do you go?
What happens?
Or do you respect the fact that
because you assumed
and we're not exclusive. So
you assumed.
Yeah.
what are you
But
doing?
I'm not mad if you
Yeah.
did because I can't give you all of my time, right?
Okay.
Because you got your own roster.
Yeah. So like
You
if
sound like a nigga.
so if if after a month I'm sitting
These
here and
niggas.
I'm dating you the most and stuff like that, and you're like, yeah, I got a date later. Do you got a date with your little girlfriend? You don't got no date, nigga.
Don't be
Mad
a hater
immature
on
about
it.
it. Mad immature about it. You little boo.
You
Don't
ain't
be a
got
hater,
no
man.
date. What the fuck you talking about? Date. I remember a dude said that to me, somebody might be mad that you occupying all their time. Well, that doesn't seem like that's my fault. That seems like your fault for giving me all your time. That's what are we talking about? It's weird.
Just that's
Listen,
none of my
man, you
business.
gotta play the game.
You got a girlfriend. Ha! You dating other people.
So
Yo, that's funny.
All
Not
right,
on my watch.
this is a crowd favorite. How do you guys feel about weaves and wigs?
I hate wigs.
Okay.
What's wrong with a wig?
Everything.
Only old women and people who have some sort of illness should be wearing those.
That was well, thank you. That was back in the day when wigs used to be only for old women. Nowadays, you can't tell whether it's hers or not. So why do you guys
That's the problem. That's the problem. It's the deception. I thought that was your hair. You snatching the joint off like a hat, like you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, you just Halle Berry yesterday and
the post show.
Beyonce today. What happened? Like, you know what I mean? Show me the real you.
Okay, but if she wears a weave and a wig and she is in the bed and she takes it off, isn't she just showing you the real her? And then she puts it on when y'all are done.
Catfishing.
Yeah, but the wig probably got you in the bed though.
So if she didn't have that wig, she probably wouldn't have had a chance to talk to you.
No, I'd actually appreciate a all natural girl first, like because I already know off rip, like that's what you look like.
But she don't look like nothing different. What?
Oh, shout out to Heelan. What's happening, man?
Hey, Heelan. He's been on for like 20 hours. And he's like, shout out to my girl Mo. I do agree with the makeup though. So like I do wear makeup. I don't wear a lot of it, but I do see some girls that do take a lot of time to take on the makeup. And I do believe that makeup can be witchcraft. There are a lot of people walking around really great. I don't think so. For me, hair doesn't make a person looks different. I think that hair just makes.
Let me tell you a story about makeup.
Disagree on that.
Let me tell you a story about makeup.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a long time ago. I think maybe college. But anyway, Miles, you know the train line, huh?
I said you better take that back to college.
Yo, Miles, you know the train line, the 2 and 5 line, right? A girl gets on, I think at Innervale, right? And by the time we get to 3rd Ave,
you told me Shorty was doing her makeup
to Aaliyah.
Yeah. You told me about that.
Yo. She made a full, like, if I weren't watching her, I wouldn't have known that she didn't look like that.
Word? Changed the whole appearance?
Crazy. And this is all in the matter of 3 train stops.
That's tough.
So she had her little makeup kit with her, and she's got her headphones on, doing her whole thing, boom, boom, boom. Like, it looked like a tutorial live. And I was like, yo. Crazy, but she
absolutely not.
Yeah, makeup is witchcraft, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like a little something. It's supposed to be used to like enhance, not so
exactly.
Much. You know what I mean? When it becomes an actual face, like everything looks 3 tones lighter.
Like if you put your head in the actual pillow, that you can see come out. Yeah, I do think that's a little bit.
I'm not letting the wig wearers
Go ahead.
I'm not letting the wig wearers get off like that though, because there are a lot of girls who got that silky, wet, wavy, down to your ass hair with the lace front, where it looks like it's coming out your scalp.
That's my favorite.
Take it off, and it's like BDB, like barely being able to stick
That's
on.
me 100%.
So the hair is a deception as well, because you look totally different with BDBs than you do with the long legit.
But couldn't you love me for who I am?
You don't even know who you are.
You don't even know who exactly.
With my wig on.
If you love yourself for who you are, you show me that.
But if I'm taking my wig off in front of you, ain't I saying this is okay? And then when I go out, I put it on.
So what I say is this: in an initial interaction, if you would come to somebody with a wig up front, that's a deception. It is. It's a deception.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get the
because they're meeting you based on the image that you're portraying.
Exactly.
So then,
this is the face that you have put on for yourself.
So then you shouldn't wear anything enhancing then, right?
Right. Like I have in braids right now, and my regular hair is a lot shorter, and it's nothing like this. So am I deceiving everybody? Because once I take these out,
I feel like something like that, like drastic. Something like that, I feel works because it's not far off from what a natural hairstyle would be for you. You know what I'm saying? Whereas
with the Europeans, you know what I'm saying?
Like when you go to that level, it's like
now they have the textured wigs that are closer to your hair texture. Is that still because that could?
I can't do the wigs because if I go to pull and the thing come off, that kills the moment for me. Like sis.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry if anybody you don't know. I go both ways. So
okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
So if I'm dealing with a girl and I go to pull and come on, sis, like nah.
So I guess a question that I usually have is what is it that you can do with your natural hair?
Under the what?
It could barely do a ponytail, right? It would be a struggle ponytail at best.
Okay.
For me, I feel like you're not going to talk. You legit are not going to even talk to her if she comes out there with her two silly braids untwisted.
I would.
Hey, how you do? No, you wouldn't.
I would, because that shows a certain amount of confidence.
You would be like, you would give her kudos for doing that, but you wouldn't fuck with her. Like
I want to know why natural has to be. I want to know why natural has to be. She's coming out with two silly braids. That's what I want.
They comes with a head full of hair under their wigs, but they prefer to wear the wig.
Because it's a protective style. They are protective
style.
You put it in air quotes.
All the time, yo. Lazy, man.
A weave, a wig, and braids are all considered protective styles. They legitimately are. So what makes braids okay?
What do you protect it from?
My thing is like, hold on. My question is,
you gonna wait till you 70 to wear your hair out?
From hair breakage.
But what are you protecting from?
Even from doing it. Do you know how long it takes a black girl to do her natural hair?
Yes. So it's convenience, laziness. I get it.
No, it's not lazy. Have you ever done
lazy, son?
Get the fuck out of here. When you used to have braids and you have to sit down and go wash your hair and then go somebody's legs.
And you know what I always told myself? I was like, yo, if I'm a man and I could do this, I could sit down, get the blowout and all that.
But you get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
What?
You get somebody else to do it. So now I'm sitting here with this. Jill Badu has this big head full of hair. It's a big head full of hair. For her to get through wash day probably takes about 4 or 5 hours just for her to dry that shit, and it's still gonna stay wet after a fucking few days. So if she decided she got to go to a meeting right quick and she puts on a wig, she's deceitful to all of the people in the meeting.
No,
because I know that's a wig.
If she's going on a date for meeting someone for the first time, then yes, that's a little deceitful.
I think that's bullshit because you're deceitful. You're deceitful on a first date because you're sitting out here pretending like you're not, like you're
like you don't fart.
Yeah, like you don't fart.
I don't do that.
Or you're with your table manners and you're trying to put on a good impression. That's literally what it is.
But that's everybody.
It's not though.
Why? You don't go when you get a fresh ass lineup and you go out and you feeling dope as shit.
Yeah,
I'm talking about you get your beard done, your barber done fucking hit you up. Y'all know that shit hit different when you go out than when you ain't shaving. So let's stop
it. It does.
No, and when they wear the hats, when they wear the fitted,
thank you. The hat.
Fitteds are legit male makeup. You know that because we don't be knowing what's going on with your hairline. We don't know if you got a little bald patch in the middle. We don't know what's going on. I've been deceived so many times by these fitteds. I'm sick of that shit. Take your hat off. If I gotta wear my regular hair, take your hat off.
I was thinking about what I was gonna wear
don't
tonight.
Get your line up. Don't put on a new outfit, and that's the thing. You guys get to get away from it.
See now you dragging it. You dragging it. You dragging it. If you talking about like coming out looking like fried,
I mean, that's what I'm supposed to put on a whole sexy ass dress, puff out my hair, don't put no makeup, and go.
You're supposed to match like my hat.
Okay, so if I'm being fucking Afro Latina this week and I got my hair to match it, why the fuck is that a problem? Am I without makeup? Am I still not the same motherfucking face? If I do my hair like this, is it not the same as if I have it off?
Nah.
I'm glad I'm out the game, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, for me, like if obviously if I know you're wearing if you're wearing a wig, you got weed, whatever, unless this is really expensive and I can't tell. 99% of the time I can tell if it is or not. But I'm okay with that. But at a certain point, before I even take you like serious, like or to think like I could, I'd have to see your natural hair at some point.
I think that's fine. I think that's a completely different scenario than you kind of being turned off at a woman because she's wearing a wig. If you go to her house, and she's like, okay, let me take off my wig, and she unrolls her little plaits and they're down to her ass too. She didn't really fucking deceive you because she's not sitting here pretending like it's her hair. It's a wig. It's fake.
I was talking about the ones who glue their lace front down and act like that shit is growing out the fucking front of their head.
I mean, you don't want a lace front that doesn't look like it's not growing out of your hair. That's not the purpose of it. Or you get into the synthetic blend where you literally see like, yo, that bitch is wearing a wig.
Yo, listen. You see how you describe the barber lining this up and getting this clean and fresh or whatever?
Yeah.
You like that? You like that look?
I do.
Okay. So now imagine homie meets you at the bar. It's a successful holla. Everything is working out. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all end up together in some whatever place, and he strips that joint off like Velcro. He got the butt naked. His face is butt naked.
I seen that in a meme too. Word. That's
clean. Like he ain't got nothing. And he just throws it over his shoulder like, yo, what's up?
I'd be tight as fuck.
It's me, you heard? Like I'm comfortable with you.
For me, I get it. I just don't think that you should literally like cancel somebody out because they're wearing a weave. And I don't think
you're not gonna get canceled.
Literally, I don't know. Like that's just different to me. You took that's a lot. You stick that on it. First of all, that itch, it don't really look like it's.
But it changes his face, his appearance though.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying for hair and face, I think it's different because if I have on a wig and I don't have a face on, I still look like a duck.
It's not different. It's not different because if I would have shaved my beard off completely right now, I would not look like
if you shaved your beard off, I would not speak to you.
I would speak to you.
You would do exactly what you said.
Oh, okay, good. So that's me. Like if I at least give myself a little chance, and I'm a wig wearer. I actually have alopecia, so I'm one of the people who have a sickness, so I can.
Yeah,
and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Cool.
Y'all ain't never seen me with silky ass hair down to my ass. So you should automatically assume that it's a wig, and that's not my hair.
You see how you just said that if I would have shaved everything off, you wouldn't speak to me?
Yes.
You reserve the right to say that, but why is it that a man doesn't reserve the right to say
that's what I said. I said if I go to this bar and I got my 2 Sealy plaits in and you don't talk to me, you're not even gonna give me a chance, and don't act like you will because I was brave enough to wear my hair up. You're not even gonna give me a chance to
You
prove
know that.
to you
So
that I'm
I
a
think concealing flats is more of an issue with you not caring about how you look. I think that's more of the issue.
If that's the only way that my hair can go,
if it's neat and it looks lit, I feel like no matter what your hair is, you can make it look nice. It just because it's natural doesn't mean it has to not look nice.
I think that's the negative connotation that it has to it. So like when we say natural hair, it's just like poof. Like, nah, you can do a lot of things with
I don't think that's what I'm saying either, because I had long dreads down to my asshole, and that was very, very natural. And if I didn't do my hair and it looked crazy, I still looked like a dry ass bird. I still had to do things to my hair to enhance my features. So whether it's a weave, a dreads, or getting lined up, you're still going out with things on to enhance your features in order to be more appealing to the opposite sex, if that's what you're going to do. But so don't just assume that because I'm out, this is the real me. You know I have on makeup. You know I'm wearing a wig off the bat because you know that I don't have fucking silky ass hair down to my asshole. Y'all know that. So why are you acting like you're being deceived? I'm literally saying, hey, I have on a wig and makeup.
If you're telling me off rip this is a wig and makeup, that's your business.
I don't have to tell you. You're not a fucking idiot. You know that I don't have
some guys don't. Some guys don't.
Lace fronts are very real looking.
Yeah, some guys don't have that.
I know. I have them. I paid for them.
So that's what I'm talking about. So if you're out here with a lace front, you like, girl, I got my lace front, it's lit. All right, that's one thing. If you're living in it and you're owning it, is one thing. But if you're out here deceiving, which a lot of women do, deceive and try to act like this is who they are, now we got a problem.
I don't know those people.
There's got to be a science behind the infatuation with hair in our community, yo, because it get deep. Like, why does it matter? And I'm not saying not to care about it, but why does it matter as much as it does to us?
Yeah, like, it's like you gotta respect preference, man. Like if I say, yo, I love girls with dreads, and here you come with what they call goddess locks or whatever, like a faux locks or whatever, and you know what I mean, you kind of like, it's like you're mocking my preference. Yeah, I'm gonna look at you because I like girls with dreads, but this ain't your hair. So you know what I'm saying? So and that's that
ain't yours.
You know
I love girls with dreads, so I know that my man loves girls with dreads. So I go get goddess Lex, and you're mad at me now because I got what you like.
Wait, what?
So like I'm just saying, like if you just said that if you say I like girls with dreads and a girl comes over with goddess locks, she's mocking your preference, right?
I'm saying she's gonna get my attention because that's what I like. But you don't have locks.
No, not anymore.
No, not you.
She doesn't have locks. So she deceived you. She's deceitful because she has full locks.
I looked your way because I like girls with locks.
Yes. And you looked my way. You looked my way with my long, silky, curly lace front because you like the way I look with this, right?
Because I like girls with long hair.
Okay, so you like girls with long hair. You find out that it's a weave, but when she goes out or when she's home, she's always who she is with you. And when she goes out, she wears her weave. I'm not sure why that's deceiving you by her wearing a weave. And that's all I'm trying to say. You can have a preference not to like weaves or wigs, but at the same time, don't pretend like, oh my God, I can't believe it's not really you.
Nah, it's just
not you.
The initial attraction is always physical, though. It's always us as men, we visual, so it's just like
exactly. So I enhance my looks to be visually appealing.
You enhance, swindled me.
I swindled and bamboozled you.
Yeah, man.
Hoodwinked.
Oh man.
I couldn't even finish that question. Hilarious. What would you do if you dated a guy who looked like Stevie Wonder, then I don't know what was going on with that. All right, we're gonna let that go. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know.
Submission.
Got to proofread.
I know. Eno, this is your thing. Eyelashes.
Ooh. Oh my!
Hit those two, you heard?
He looks so stressed out.
Burn them all.
Now Now there is a difference between eyelashes
You
and
come with eyelashes.
I have literally seen some ridiculous shit in the world of eyelashes.
You know what I don't understand about eyelashes? Y'all know that when y'all take them off, it actually takes off your eyelashes.
If they do them wrong.
Depending on the type of glue that you use, there are new inventions and innovations that have really enhanced the use of eye glue.
My thing is this, right? Because I try my hardest to move with the times, as hard as it may be for me. If you do it to where it's like very subtle and it's like you just did it to make yours look a little bit more full, cool, whatever. If that's what you felt you needed to do,
you gotta be close to natural.
Yeah, fine. But I've seen some that look like brooms on people's faces, yo.
I've seen them come out to like almost here, and I'm like, girl, first of all, your eyes is heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Your eyes is heavy, and you know you can barely breathe. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, so when I see your statuses go off about eyelashes, I always assume that you hate them completely. But as a photographer, I feel like even so I approach these things with just examples of real life. As a photographer, you know that when taking pictures, makeup is preferred.
Of course.
Because then you get to eliminate the blemishes early.
Depending on what you're shooting.
Well, if you're doing a glam shot, then
right, definitely, yeah.
Makeup is preferred, and eyelashes enhance the look of the picture as well.
Right.
So I do get the whole fact of like not liking the ones that look like this snuffleupagus, because I think that's crazy.
I just think it's not. It doesn't look attractive.
It doesn't look attractive with the long ones or at all.
No, the long ones, like those ridiculous ones. Like you see the brim on Buddy's hat. I've seen eyelashes that look like that. I'm dead serious.
I'm not joking.
I took my kid to New Jersey to that Nickelodeon park, and coming down the escalator, there was this chick there, and she had eyelashes, and they were like the brim of Buddy's hat, and I was just like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like that's how do you put them on, and how do you blink?
Right.
Stupid.
I mean, she probably got like really strong eyelids, so that's positive.
You getting a workout?
Y'all like wearing them?
I do. Yeah.
I don't.
I'm
a mascara girl.
That's another thing with me too. Like if I have to go out, I'm literally getting glammed up from top to bottom. On a regular day, other than when I go out, I look like a boy. Like I don't care. I if I don't have on, this is crochet right now. If I don't have on here that day, I'll put on a baseball cap, and I would literally go throughout life just like that.
Nah, respectfully, anytime I see pictures of you or stories or whatever, like you always look great.
Yeah, because that's what I'm just putting out. But if I'm going out, motherfucker, I'm going out to make a point that I look fucking great and that you should want to hit it. So, or love me long time and marry me immediately. So I'm not going out to be friendly and be natural and to look at whatever. When I'm going out to make a fucking point. And if I attract mad niggas looking like that, then at least I'll settle on two that'll take me out for a free meal. I love it. I like to eat. Moving on to the next one. Do men like genitalia compliments?
Like we wear gray sweats type of thing?
Oh, gray sweats are so hoe-wear. You got them on now, don't you? Stop acting like you don't know that.
No. When we talk about genitalia compliments, when we talking about like, oh, he's handsome, like type of thing.
Like if she walks by you and she raises your dick, and she's like, oh, okay, you know. Okay, that's you. Or if you're sitting down with her and you know she's just and you get hard because that happens.
I am not a piece of meat.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Or like before or after, like after she's like, "Oh my God, you literally have the best dick in the world." What does that do for your ego, if anything?
Oh, it sends it through the roof.
My fault. I missed that. What happened?
What would you do? Like you like dick compliments?
Oh, hey man, you mean back in the day? Yeah.
Oh, you okay?
Your wife doesn't compliment you anymore?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. That's a beautiful thing. Hell
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
That sets you up for a good day.
I know the
Yeah.
Melendez brothers. You know.
Y'all like a good compliment though, man. You know what I mean? It's a great thing.
I'm pretty sure you get them a lot, right?
What?
What's your problem?
What? I mean, I've heard a thing or two, you know. So I'm just saying. I think I feel. I believe that perhaps you might, you know.
Hello?
Receive those.
You got another phone call?
Receive those. And ladies, do you guys give them out? Are you like a big complimenter? Like, okay, Zaddy, I see you.
I feel like everything should be reciprocated. You know, if you're telling me I got the best juice over here, I'm definitely gonna big up your.
I compliment a pretty coochie.
Yeah.
What's a pretty coochie?
Definitely.
What it gotta look like? It gotta be like textbook, like well defined.
The what?
No folds.
Just has like a flower. That's all.
It gotta look like a taco.
A flower.
A Georgia O'Keeffe.
I quit.
Yeah, like a roast beef sandwich. You know what I mean? That's what.
It's always good to get those compliments. I mean, is it a little creepy if it's somebody that you're not intimate with, just kind of being like, hey,
like a little flirt too, like, you know, like if you see one of your friends and you're like, oh my, you're protruding today in those gray sweatpants. I would. I feel like it's a good compliment to give to somebody. Like, wow, look at you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Attention here.
Look at you. Okay, so we're not a grower.
What's your problem? Nobody. That's harassment. That's what that is. That's not a compliment. That is harassment.
Hot sauce gets away with harassment all the time.
I know
harassment.
I should probably be in jail for a sexual harassment or assault because I'm one of those people that will. I'm a professional ego stroker. So, like, if you come around me, I'm gonna make you feel like the best man in the world. You know.
Nah, that's what's up though.
I've complimented breasts before, like female friends that I'm not involved with. Like, it's just like your titties look great in that shirt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah,
I love those kind of. I tell that to Jill and Mo all the time.
Well,
like,
girls can do it amongst each other, but for a dude to do it is just like.
But again, that works better with somebody you familiar with though.
Yeah, if it's a nigga that I'm not familiar with either, I'm definitely going to compliment his dick too.
Yeah, that's hot sauce's MO.
I just all due respectfully.
Yeah, pretty much.
The titties look right in this shirt.
Just out of true friendship, I want you to know your titties.
Yeah, the oil and the glitter and all that's a good touch.
Yeah, I like the whole setup.
That is I don't even have that on right now, and I feel good about it.
Oh my god!
I hate you guys.
Can you guys look at a woman and be like, oh, she looked like she got good pussy? Do you guys do that?
Yeah.
What is that based on? Like, what is that assessment based on?
Yeah, it's a feeling. It's
a feeling.
She pushing a stroller. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing.
You said she pushing the stroller?
Definitely.
She got a lot of kids. That's a dead giveaway. Like, damn, somebody had trouble pulling out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my god.
That's the first sign. Kids are the first sign.
It can't be a sign that she's not using birth control. Like, I don't know.
No.
Like, why can't
why the dude couldn't pull out? Somebody couldn't pull out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I'm back in the trash pussy barrel, guys. I ain't got no shit. I'm back. This is crazy.
No, but I've heard guys say like it could be her attitude, the way she walks. You know, like if she's
different
crazy.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Just as it is different for every woman, it's the way that a man feels for it is different.
Yeah.
So Mylez might see something that to him says that, and I might see something that to me says that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there is no guideline to it. It's a feeling.
Now, there's one thing I am going to say. I'm going to be childish. I'm going to be childish, and I'm going to say this because I deal with both sides. In my experience, I will say that the thicker women, for some reason, I don't know because it sits there and marinates.
Oh, the BBW? Shout out to the BBW, man. You know what I'm saying?
If it's because it's marinating in between them thighs and that fupa, but something about that juice is real. You understand me? It's so real. So I love the thickums. I'd be like, hey, I already know what's up.
Girl, you got some good ass pussy.
Don't y'all, what y'all girls say, well, not y'all, I don't know if y'all, big dick energy? That's like a new thing I'm hearing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Henny and Hotwings thing. Big dick energy.
Right there. Hold on.
Oh, whoa.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so is that
I didn't know
a
what
vibe?
she was doing for a minute there, like, what's happening?
What's happening?
Right.
I'm getting better at farting. You see how I keep it up?
So is that a vibe that guys give off and y'all be like, okay, he probably without
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I mean, there is some physical attributes that will kind of give away.
Oh, yeah, that's the obvious. Yeah, you can see a print. Yeah, then you know.
Oh, no, not even a print. So, again, I'll give more of Mo's experience. In my experience,
I'm here for it.
Like, I've either experienced one of the two when it comes to the males. If you're tall and skinny, usually you have a third leg. It's ridiculous. Or if you're short, I call them Polly Pockets. These little short guys where all they food goes right into
stop calling them Polly Pockets.
I call it that in a positive way.
That's not a positive way. Do you guys feel like that's a positive way to refer to a man as a Polly Pocket?
It's a fun little world right in between.
Oh, man.
So that's been my experience. Physically, there's certain physical attributes where I'm like, I already know you about to tear some shit up. I already
and
know.
there's sometimes when you graze a man and you just like find like really kind, you were like, holy smokes, like, or when you do see it and you're like, oh, that's you.
That's crazy, right? Like,
I wanted to give it to you slow.
Wow.
I like being pleasantly surprised. I don't like to assume because I don't think I assess appropriately ever. You know, the dudes who I be thinking like, oh, they gonna be, and it's like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
you know?
I know some good, like good sizely niggas, and I'm like,
those be the ones though.
You
those
don't
big
even,
old tall ones.
Yeah, like, oh, damn, what happened?
Steroids ate it. Okay, let me stop you, Henny.
Happened in your other parts, I see. Okay, gotcha. The Lord said you can't have everything. Just we got a few more. Do we like direct eye contact during oral sex?
You asking us?
Yeah, everybody.
I do.
You like direct eye contact? You like somebody to look into your eyes while they are literally like, how?
You were totally into me if my meat is in your mouth and you giving me eye contact. You tearing, you doing whatever, you working, and you give me eye contact. You totally into me. Well, you into your job. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that.
No.
You can have your eyes closed and be looking off somewhere. You can be thinking about something else. But if you ain't getting,
have my eyes closed and I'm really enjoying it, like looking at you.
No, that's cool too. That's cool too. I'm just saying, I like the eye contact.
No, not the squinting look. Don't look up like that,
yeah, it can't be an ugly face. Yeah. I'm probably put my hand over your eyes.
Don't mean
Close the eyes while
I don't know what, like not the other day, some time ago. It's probably the other day. You know, like it was like, look at me. No. What am I doing? Do what? What am I looking at? Like, why I gotta look? I already got your meat in my mouth. Why I gotta look at you too? Why you gotta see me doing it? Like this
is all about that submissive look. So when
it's a submissive thing. That's a fact.
Oh, massa, like that's what it's supposed to be like a doe, like submissive thing. You know what I mean?
And then in his head is like, look at her with my dick in her mouth. Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Huh?
Look at you.
Look at you with my dick in your mouth. Look at you.
Look at my girl down there just choking on it. Yes, I mean, no.
Oh, thank you.
Now it's different for ladies though, because I don't know if I want to look down and see some eyes staring back up at me while you're supposed to be going to work. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, that's different. That's like kissing with your eyes open.
You're in my long pubis and you're giving me pleasure, and I look down and you looking dead in my eye.
But that don't mean they not focused. You focused on the road when you're driving.
But you
like eye contact.
You want somebody to stare at you while they're in between your legs. You are sick. You're just sick.
Exactly.
Like eye contact,
Just cock your head to the side.
Just look me in my eye. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know what's going on.
You better eat that thing.
Look at you. Look at you.
Look at you turning your head. Okay, I see you.
You trying to impress that whole time.
Y'all are stupid.
For me, it shows dedication, right? Like to be putting in that work and to not break eye contact. Like you're a soldier. Like, wow, you're really committed to this. That's what it says to me.
You're going the extra mile.
I like your ethic. You're
I feel like you're a serial killer. If I look up and I see some big ass eyes at me, you're a serial killer.
And then it only just be like this side because it's like
exactly like right here. Fuck out of here. Like, oh no.
Glaring up your mouth and down. It's like opening your eyes during prayer almost. Like close your eyes.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
I mean,
eye contact with some compliments, you know what I'm saying?
But remember, we keep trying to tell you though too.
You mean pineapple? You mean pineapple? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what you were today? Yes. You got my feedback, didn't you? What you gonna say?
No, I was just saying we keep trying to tell you that as men, we're very visual.
That's true.
So, you know what I mean? Like, we need that. We need to look at you. We need to, you know what I mean? Like,
it's gotta be
and then you gotta also take into consideration the spank bank.
Spank bank.
I'm gonna need that for later. You know what I mean? I gotta record all of this with my eyes.
Snapshots. I mean,
yeah, I call them reels. I have reels.
Yeah, spank bank, same thing.
Okay, got it. You got it.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't think that in my spank bank I'm looking for the eyes. I'm more so looking at the feeling. Because after sex, sometimes when you get that little shudder and you're like, ooh.
That's you though. He might not feel that way.
I hate niggas.
That's the moral of the story. No eye contact. Moans are better. The better the sounds, the better the feel. I agree with that in my ear. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. That opens up a whole different level right there when you start moaning. Whoa. Don't say my name. This shit is over. I'm giving you.
Oh yeah.
You the ultimate combo. Don't say my name. It's over.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, mo.
I don't want to ever say it like that ever.
Ooh, mo.
Yeah.
I don't want that at all.
Oh, I like that.
I don't want that at all.
So maybe it's not more of a stare directly. It's a suck, eat, and glance. And go back, like a little glance to check in.
Oh yeah. I don't know. You thought the whole joint, like that's crazy.
That's excessive too. Like it shouldn't be the whole time.
I feel like anybody staring that hard, like, that's something's wrong. Something's very wrong.
That's a little crazy to me.
It feels like a challenge. Like who's gonna look away first? So I don't mind. I don't mind the stare. Yeah, I don't mind the stare.
Oh, like you just kind of like, goddamn girl. Like
whoever breaks eye contact first is the loser.
It's the loser. You don't get the prize, nigga. I already came in your mouth. I lost. I have lost. And then down to our final. Does the body have to be fresh out the shower or not to initiate or to complete sexy time?
Wait, what?
No.
Like, okay, me and Jill.
I thought she was going somewhere else,
Me and Jill were talking the other day, and about like, like there was a situation that after an all day pussy marination, I didn't feel comfortable about receiving head because not that I was stink because I do the smell test or whatever, but I just want to freshen up just a little bit, and I wasn't in a position to freshen up. Jill, on the other hand, likes a good marination. So I don't know, where you guys at with it? Like, your wife comes home for a long day of work. You ready to get it in if she's ready, or you're like, oh, baby, let me go run you a bath first.
I don't really know how to speak on things that, you know what I mean, like, because you don't know how you're gonna feel in that moment,
Yeah, I might want it right now. Like,
yeah, we might have been texting all day.
Yeah,
the case may be, and then by the time she get there, ain't nobody got time to be waiting for you to freshen up.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I like the smell of somebody's natural like body odor, like after they've been working all day and they smell the most like themselves, like their cologne and all of the other things that they've put on has worn off. Yeah, I want all of that raw shit. Like,
you like
no.
You like to taste
You're
the
an
salt?
animal. That's what you
yeah,
are.
I like a little saltiness. You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop playing. What's wrong with you?
Because that's where I get, because the smell is not so much of a problem, but when I go to lick and it's extra salty, I'm like, my blood pressure's a little high. Like, I gotta eat a cracker. Like,
let me stop eating some cracker to balance the acidity here because this is crazy.
This is nuts.
Nah, I want you to be so salty that I'm dehydrated, my nigga. Like, I love that shit. I love it. I live for it.
Seasoning.
Exactly. Seasoning.
There ain't that much seasoning that I need ever.
I like it.
And I'm notorious. Like, as soon as you hit me with the on my way text, I'm running through a shower. Like, I just have to. I can't.
Really?
I do a little horse bath, I sit on the toilet, get a little bowl, wash it out, do my arms, I just want to be, I don't want there to be no excuse to why we're stopping. I don't think that there would be a stoppage, but I just want it to be like a good experience where we're both fresh, we're comfortable, like we're having
guys
a good
call that
time.
the sex fresh.
Yeah, the sex fresh.
Yeah,
that's what I call that. The sex fresh.
Yeah,
what's that?
The sex fresh. That's the pre-shower, like you just said. The hormone.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell if she just freshened up just for you? Like you can smell her and be like, "Oh, she's ready for this."
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at your look, like I like that.
But that's what I was saying. It's not such a black and white answer. You see what I'm saying? Like it depends on the mood. It depends on what you into. It depends on a lot of different things.
Because sometimes I'm out in these streets and just want to get it in while I'm out in these streets. And
exactly. Meet me here real quick.
Yeah.
I think that's different. Like, okay, fine. We're just doing a sneaky link real quick. A nooner. Took a lunch break together, and we ended up in the Dunkin' Donuts bathroom real quick. Getting
nice.
it. There's no time to really freshen up. But if a nigga tells me that he's coming over, I'm gonna freshen up. Or like even if I'm not planning to do anything, I think I'm always planning to do anything.
But don't you think that you're sending the wrong message? If you go and do the get sex fresh, we fucking.
You do smell very fresh. I'm gonna assume that you're gonna get
exactly.
Exactly. It can't be that
in order to have just a regular visit, I have to be funky. Okay,
you're a little musty. You're a little musty. I'm like, she don't play.
Elon wants to know what Jill thinks. I think you got to fan Jill. He wants to know what do you. Oh, she likes it raw.
She likes saucy. She likes the seasoning.
What I think about what?
About whether you should have a shower or not and all that. She said that already.
No, I don't need all that.
She said that already.
Dirty, ma.
It is. Like,
I like it.
Every time I am immediately.
I love it though, man.
Me too.
I am just amused by her. She makes me it's like I dream of being carefree. I am so in my head all the time about literally everything, like down to farting, down to everything. I'm always in my head that I feel like I've never been able to like.
You got to get out of that, man. You got to, you don't know how good life is when you just don't give a fuck.
I don't know how to not. Even when I say, I don't give a fuck, I be giving a fuck.
You got to not. You got to not.
You be giving all of the fun.
I like feel everything.
Or at least do it sporadically. It doesn't have to. You don't have to change your whole life, but dedicate a day to just not giving a fuck.
To just chill.
And
I feel like even when I take those days, my mom will be calling me like, "CK's hungry." So
take a day for real. Find a way to take a day.
I admire my sister because she just flew down to Florida in the open states. I don't know. But yeah, she flew down to Florida and she's just like carefree right now and having a good time. And I'm here, you know,
cold,
lonely. I did get a booty call, but
you're not taking it.
Ooh. You know when it's a oof, that's a no. That's a no. She waiting on something better to come through.
Oh,
that's what that is.
Yeah.
So you going? So how long you gonna have them on the waiting list then? If you're waiting for something else to come,
the third option just hit
what?
That's what it was. She sent out a blast, bro.
Oh my god!
Hit where it was supposed to.
WYD.
That's it back.
And the least attractive option was the one that said, "Yo."
Man, shit. That's what it always is. Like you were supposed to be the last resort.
Yeah, that is terrible, yo. She sent out a blast.
I send out a blast.
So what's up?
Can I just give a shout out to Haley real quick? Because every time her picture come up, her titties look nice in a respectful way.
Yeah.
Right there. Comment something. Yeah. Shout out to you, Haley. Anyway, every time it pop up, I'm like, oh, what was we talking about?
No, y'all gotta see. Mo, don't be playing fair.
I'm sorry. I'm greedy.
I'm not.
I'm greedy.
I'm not.
Because Mo is open.
Open and free.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. I respect
I'm like,
it.
they are both my spirit animals. So I feel like I might be the most vocal, but they are like my inner being.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I want to be like them.
We actually live what Hot Sauce talks about, pretty much.
Yeah.
We actually live it.
I'm full of shit, you know?
Right.
I appreciate that, man. Like,
the honesty is real.
Yeah, I'm legit full of shit. And I don't know, like that's why I, go to counsel when I'm having a hard time dealing with things. And my girls shut me down all the time. They think I'm a psychopath. And
yeah.
I understand that. I'm not even debating that. I'm just saying that what am I supposed to do about it? How am I supposed to change?
Just be better.
Simply, right?
Legit. Simple.
You can do it.
I don't know how. Like I don't even be knowing when I'm fucking up until after I fuck up. And then I'm supposed to apologize. I apologize in different ways through kindness.
You want to eat?
Nah, I don't like that. I feel like people need to be upfront with their. Remember, back to the conversation of accountability. If it's time to apologize, man. It's not gonna kill you.
Agreed.
It's true. Look at Simon's like,
yeah, all the time. I just be like, yo, grow the fuck up. Like, come on. Own your shit.
All the time. They're very, very abusive.
Oh, man.
I just want
it explode.
I literally am the victim.
You're not ever. You're never the victim.
I am.
I don't know, man.
It's okay to own your shit.
So
that's so hard. Maybe option 2 hit there. Nope. Okay, let me stop. Let me get out.
We'll talk later. Anyways, tell us who you guys. We didn't even get into you.
We didn't even talk about who you guys were at all.
We just got right into the fire. Maybe because you guys are like family. So, tell us who you are. We'll start with Eno. Tell us who you are because you came on first.
Okay. I'm a son, a brother, a cousin, a father, a husband. You know what I'm saying, photographer, avid cannabis enthusiast. Just recently started my own show on YouTube. It's called Hot Boxing and Munchies.
And it's really fucking great. And I just say that I binge watch that shit. And if you are a smoker, or if you want to be a smoker, or if you think in your head that you are an actual smoker, it is really just really great production and really
appreciate
great
that
content. You guys have a good time.
Thank
It's actually very, very dope. And you're a great photographer as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the main thing. I'm a photographer, but you know, I'm a creative, like they say. So do a little bit of everything. I try to be involved in a lot of things.
And you're a dad and a husband, and I think that that's dope.
Yeah, and that trumps all, obviously.
I know that's right.
Yeah. That's
so
dope.
that's what's up.
Thank you so much for being here.
Of course, thanks for
I'm
having
glad
me.
it finally happened.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be in person, but COVID made us pivot so that we can get to you guys faster. So that's
gotta
I
respect
thought
the
we was
time.
gonna be in Boston this weekend, man. I had when I hit you eat Thursday, right? How we doing this road trip, kid?
And you know what's crazy?
I said, what?
What's crazy is that I wasn't mad at him for forgetting, because like that's how I felt. I was like, damn, I really wanted to go, because we spoke about this a million years ago.
But it could still happen. So
of course.
Yeah, and when it does, it'll be even better, because we'll have it done correctly where they can actually see like us.
And we got the vibe right now too. So it's a
nice
little
you guys are not as toxic as I thought you were. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised. And this is your cousin and a buddy I knew from college. Jill and I met Buddy in college, and we all kind of pretty much grew up together. Like
Jill, you too?
Adults. Yeah,
that's what's up.
We started being adults, so this is 20 years of,
that's
partnership. Yeah,
that's beautiful, man. I think that's a beautiful thing.
And from those times all the way down those days, Buddy has always just been doing his thing, and he's one of those people where, like, when you start to grow up and you see everybody doing their thing, you are always just very impressed that these people are who they are. This is Buddy Mylez Mang. Tell us about yourself.
Shoot. I'm a producer, songwriter, artist myself.
Damn.
Got my own studio here in the Bronx.
My baby daddy. Okay.
February will make 2 years open since we had the studio. You know
Congratulations, that's dope.
Thank you. Just been moving through the industry and just putting out music, mentoring and producing younger artists. And that's just been it. That's pretty much.
That's a lot.
He likes to be a little bit more on the modest side. This nigga's music is amazing, y'all. Like for real.
And he's been putting in the actual work from like fucking kids. 17, 18 years old. Like,
This has been a lifelong journey, like literally.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just blessed to be able to make a living off of it and just, do what I love. You know what I mean? That's a blessing.
Yeah, that's
They're
beautiful.
big deals. So make sure you guys go follow them, follow their music. We'll link all of their information in the show notes. All that other great stuff, so you guys know how to follow these amazing people. And y'all will be back.
For sure.
I feel like I'm about to make y'all my legal counsel.
Yeah, we with it, man.
So everybody else, shout out to the Hotwings in the audience that have been rocking out with us all night. Shout out to all our new listeners and everything like that. We are out here. Mo, just tell us who you guys are.
Yep, real quick. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under Ms. Mofilla and ZMOPHILA. And you can figure out everything I got going on when you do that, period. Jill, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Jill_Badu. I don't have anything else going on, so that's all I got.
Jill is the head nigga in charge. If you guys don't know that by now, she is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow all of y'all as soon as we get off of this.
And to follow myself, Miss Hot Sauce to you across all social media platforms. Henny and Hotwings podcast. Go listen, share it up, tell a friend. I always tell you guys to listen with a friend. so y'all could talk about it, bash us, or try to get on the show, whatever, blah. And you can hear us on all of the streaming platforms that you can hear a podcast. And go watch it on YouTube. We're really pushing our YouTube, so go watch it so we can monetize this shit. Because we have fun, but we like to get our eyelashes did and shit. And last but not least, don't forget to follow Spark FM online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are out here pushing Black independent media.
Big congrats on that, man. I'm sorry. I didn't want this time to end before without formally saying it to your face.
Facts.
I told you via text. I told you via social media, but I'm going to continue to say it. Major congrats on that.
Super proud of you.
Big ups, beyond proud. That's just salute, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you very much.
That's dope. Yeah.
Shout out to all y'all for this dope podcast.
Definitely.
Man, for real. Mo, nice meeting you. Jim,
and when we like y'all, man. For real, definitely come down. We'll come down there. Most resident of New York, so you'll show us around. Look at that. I love this bitch. With that said, people, we are officially out of here. We'll see you guys next week.